What's up, guys? This is Kung Fu Prepper here at my mom's house with my brother. Um, Here to discuss some things or what's on our mind about the economy or what's going on or with the food crises and the supply chain. And this we having some a conversation that we wanted to bring to you, or something that you can listen to, or something that you can get feedback on, or we need some feedback too. So basically, you can ask questions. You can I'm send it to my brother in a minute. He's going to tell you about his channel, what he do. I'm a prepper, my Kung Fu Prepper, obviously. He's a prepper also, but he's into the word. So here we go. Uh, the food crisis is getting very, very bad right now. You guys need to stock up. Get you guys your supplies, your water, your food, your extra means of protection, your medical equipment. Um, get in order, guys. Get your butter from a duck and water from a dry river. Uh, Here's my brother. He's going to tell you a little about his channel. What's the name of your channel, bro?
Name of my channel is right now. I don't have a name, but you can go on there. My name, first of all, is Kafani Howard, and I'm a good aspiration, and I like to encourage my people today because you have to know what is at stake because we in a time of the midst of it all, and President Joe Biden stated that we will deal with times of inflations. And not only that, that the war is causing us a bad time. And if Vladimir Putin decided to nuke as part of his pretest of using a chemical, biological, nuclear war on our power plants, we talking about an infrastructure that can have China and Japan. You talking about something as a major global worldwide food shortage that we can possibly run into, and it can affect China and Japan infrastructure. So we have to pay attention with what is at stake with this war. I'm going to turn it back to my brother, and he's going to talk to you what you need to be prepared and how you need to plan and start cropping, because everything's going to start being back up into our natural resource. And he's going to talk about the American currency. I'm going to turn it to my brother.
Um, yes. Before I do that, I just wanted to, for my viewers to get a little more about your background, as far as what you do and what you bring to the table. Um, uh, like, what's your background as far as for your channel? What you're trying to bring to the table? Um, is there what approach you're taking for your channel?
Well, I'm taking an approach of encouraging, don't matter what nationality, you are, but, I want to, give you the time in this announcement, to be prepared, because not a lot of us is prepared. And I feel that 99% of us don't even know that our future is at stake. With every evil spooner that want to do his worst, so you can make it very difficult for the 99% to ever know what is at stake. So I'm here to bring in some encouragement, to encourage my youth, encourage the society, what is going to come.
And he's also he's a technician in the Word. One I like to say in the Bible and in the Holy Quran. So he knows those from the back of his head, from back to forth. He reads them every day. He does his practices, and he's very consistent. Very consistent in what he do. Uh, I believe he's telling you that he's trying to he does a little bit of the ministry, and he's a prepper also. So yeah, let's get back into it. Uh, You hear about the mega drought, bro? How you hear about that mega drought, or how bad the mega drought has gotten, or
I haven't really digged up into it, but I know that we are facing a summertime drought. And I know pretty much of what I did research on new CME solar flares that been visiting our Earth, and we have a amount of meteors and asteroids that also have visited our Earth. Now this is going to cause new seismic activity over there at the Las Palmas. Actually, the Las Palmas have woken up, so my brother going to pretty much give his feedback on what's going on.
the Las Palmas volcano that recently occurred was going on for a long period of time, from our understanding. Um, and the drought, which has been is very bad, and we live in California, so we're like urban preppers, so we're not like into the not we're city preppers, so we're not into like a forest or none of that or any of that. So we're prepared to prep in or have a rendezvous area, and that's what we all have to consider. What area of terrain that we stay at, as far as preparing. Do you stay in the area where you can get out to the forest and get out, or do you stay in like an urban area like we do, right, in the cities and stuff? So you have to always arrange yourself around your surroundings of where you live at. Um, and that's why I said get your house in order. They're talking about closing banks, or some happening with the banks, or it's constantly talking about cyber attacks. Now it's the war going on with Russia and Ukraine. I'm sorry. But there's so many crises within crises that we have to start being aware of things, especially when it affects our way of living and our way how we eat and how we attain these things. Everything goes up, and you're getting your yearly average is 35,000 a year. It's going to be very hard to make it for one person. Uh, you're going to see a lot of people going back into like living with families. Families were living with families again, because the cost of living is obviously going way too high up, and the way things is going right now is there's no light at the end of the tunnel. So we have to stay aware. We have to be prepared. We have to be vigilant. We have to have our sense of awareness alerted. We have to get back into those ways of the hunter on this other proom. A hunter in the back in the days, or had to live in the old Western days. There always was in fear, because it was hard in those times. It was was more savage in those times. So it's looking like uh, Biden, the administration, everything's catching up. Hunter's Biden. Not to get too much into the political, because I don't like to get into too much political, but Hunter Biden's all catching up. His deals and his money, his London, whatever he's been doing, it's all catching up to him. It's all coming to light. Uh, the Sylvester bug, or the tobacco shot. Uh, it's haven't really been much talk lately about it. So you have your wonders about that. Not to get deep into that. This is for educational purposes. Uh, Not to talk about that subject in too deep, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Uh, yeah, it's so much things. It's like your mind's just spiral. It's like you can't get all. Seem like you can't get all the information we want to get out right now. That's why we do these videos, so we can keep this information and get you guys this information directly. Um, what you see? What's coming from all this, bro?
Well, first of all, we in for bad inflation times, and I see maybe for the next 7 to 10 years, I'm seeing the American currency or the dollar is not going to be worth anything. So right now, Russia owns the gold. So whenever we are faced with a time that the currency of the dollar won't be worth anything, that means for us, invest yourself in getting a lot of silver coins, quarters in these times, because this is a
And gold.
time
Hmm.
that you're going to have to prepare for what is at stake.
Yes, yes, that's very much. That's right on point, man. That's very much on point. It's a lot of things that we're gonna have to prepare for. If you're just beginning, start little by little. Start can by can. Like Princess Pepper said, if you go to the store, buy extra can. Keep put that up. You don't have to. You don't have to. Uh, if you can buy in bulk, buy in bulk. If you can't, buy a little at a time. Everything you do, and it's called building up. It's like kung fu. You start from a seed, you grow into a tree, and your legs become the roots, and you're strong as the roots is in the ground. So you want to become the tree that's unmovable, the big tree that's unmovable. It has to be moved by a certain force, and that's kung fu. But the kung fu it doesn't just apply to it doesn't just apply to fighting. It applies to way of life. I'm out of my car now, so I need to put it. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to cut that interview short. I had a little emergency to take care of, but here to finish off the video. Um, um, Please get your house in order, get your food, uh, water, means of protection, extra equipment, solar power generators, your emergency equipment, your boomsticks, you know. Um, get a year's supplies of food. Get it in bulks if you can. If not, get it at a little at a time. But it's coming to a time. It's getting to that threshold of what I want to say to where that is slowly closing. That the time we have um, from all this crisis is going on. From they just shut off the. I heard Russia shut off the gas to Europe. So I don't know what's going on. It's a lot of stuff going on. So and to be to mention, my brother's channel. He's still trying to figure out a name. I made up. I just came up with a name from how you guys like this. He's into ministry, so I said either uh, prepper ministry or ministry preparedness or something like that. I told him what you guys think about that. Do you guys like the name? Let me know. Um, and to finish this off quickly, I'm gonna come. I got a little thing, something to say that I came across. Let's just finish this video off real quick. Um, I came across article. The title was the American Dream is Dead. Research shows that poor people in the U.S. are 20 times less likely to believe hard work will get them ahead than their poor Latin American counterparts, with white Americans particularly pessimistic. What's driving their despair? For decades, the United States boosted the honor boasted the honor of having the richest middle class. However, since 2019, Canada has the wealthiest middle class of any country in the world. The American middle class is losing ground and no longer the minority and falling ahead financially. That's just a quick something to think about. And Also, don't forget, guys, I'm gonna be doing a video on some items here. Some items that you probably want to put in your preparedness plans, or prepare your prep bag, or some items you might want to use to prep with. And then yeah, and I'm gonna get into more on the survivalist topics, on certain situations or survival hacks. Getting back into that too, survival hacks, and yeah, just trying to give you guys fully uh, a full spectrum of things surrounded by prepping, martial arts, different things. But trying to get creative. As far, sorry guys. So as far as the next couple videos is gonna be on, like I said, it's gonna be on items that I think you should have in your prep bag. Oh, I got to do the backyard camping thing again, and then get into the survivor hacks topics, and and show you some of the survival equipment and use it in the field. Um, that's especially is needed when it comes to prepping and preparing. You got to use your items that you have, and you learn how to use them. Use them on probably on a daily basis. Some items, uh, um, and get just used to using them. Get familiar with them. That's going to be it, guys. Get your butter from a duck and water from a dry river. Stay safe, be vigilant, stay aware, and use your sense of awareness. And this is Kung Fu Prepper, and I'm out, guys. You guys have a great day.